Hi guys, Townsend here. I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Thursday. Today is December 3rd, and I hope everybody's doing good. We've got a couple things we need to go over today. I don't think they're too difficult, but I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you so that if you need to go back to this, you can always pause it, you can rewind it, you can fast forward it. You can look at it for just a second and say that I know how to do it. And so like the pacing is better if I make a video because then you guys are in control of how much you need or how little you need. So anyway, I think I'm gonna start doing more videos for you because I feel like when we have Zooms and we're all together, I'm either going too fast or too slow or the connection's bad. So either way, I'm gonna try to have more videos for you. So I hope this helps, okay? All right. You guys, today's pretty easy. We're going to look at division, okay? You guys know when we're looking at division, you're just breaking things up into groups. You're breaking things up into groups. You're sectioning things out. That's about it. That's the only thing with division. And you guys know that you can always use a fraction bar with division, okay? All right. Today, I've got two different things I want to show you. One is the partial quotients way, and then the long division way. I don't know which way that you guys prefer. I know I've worked with you for some time, and I have seen some of you use this long division method. I don't think I've seen anybody use partial quotients, but I wanted to show you the difference, okay? So today is partial quotients versus long division. I don't care which one you guys use, okay? But I do want to show you both so that you have options, okay? All right, partial quotients way. This is how you do partial quotients. All right, you want to think about how many groups of hundreds you can get from using this 5, okay? So how many groups or hundreds can you get? So I'm going to say and you'll see this more as I go into it. How many groups? I'm going to say, well, I think there may be 200 groups of 5s that would go into this number because I know 200 times 5 is 1,000, okay? And then I'm going to subtract, and I get 1105. Then I'm going to say, well, shoot. How many more groups of 5? How many hundred groupings would go into this? And I'm going to say, well, I know I can do another 200 groupings. So then 200 times 5 is 1,000. And I'm going to end up with 105. But I'm going to say, all right, well, how many 5s easily go into 105? And I know that 20 times 5 is 100. And I just end up with 5. And then I know that there just is 1 left. Oh, shoot. Sorry, there you go. And so I'm kind of working with easier ways to break up this number. I'm finding easier numbers to use, okay? And then to total this, you just work your way up and you get 421, okay? So like partial quotients works with, I think, groupings of easier numbers, all right? So if I see 2105, I could say, well, I know I could take it 200 times because that's 1,000. Subtract. Oh, I know I could take another 200. That's another 1,000. Oh, I know I could take 20 out of here, which is 100. So 20 times 5 is 100. I've got 5 left over, and then I just add my 1. So you're kind of moving up, but you're using easier numbers because you're using like hundreds and tens. You're using easier multiples of those. All right, so hopefully that makes a little sense, and that's partial quotients. Okay, so you're working up. Long division is a little different. Long division is like, well, how many times does 5 go into 2? 0. How many times does 5 go into 21? Well, I know that 5 times 4 is 20, so then I have 1 left over and I bring my next number down, okay? How many times does 5 go into 10? 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. I have 0, but what do? Shoot, I still got this 5 left. 5 goes into 5 1 time, and I end up with 421. So that's the long division way. That's fine, okay? Or this is your partial quotients way, which you're working up, okay? It doesn't matter to me which way you use. You should know both of them though, depending on what number you're given as um, as part of the problem. I think it's going to make a difference whether or not you want to use partial quotients or long division. All right. Because I think a lot of times what we run into, or what I see as a teacher, is, especially with this problem, this long division problem on the right, I have kids that do 2 times 5 is 10, 10 minus 10 is 0, and they just leave the problem as 42 because they forget to bring down this next 5 because there's nothing left over. And so they're like, oh, I'm done. Well, no, you're not. You got one more number to bring down. All right, so that's one thing that I see as a teacher. One thing that I think is a little easier if you're just looking for a quick way to divide. I mean, even when I did this, it took just a little bit longer as far as time, but man, it was easy because I saw this right away. Oh yeah, 5 times 200 is 1,000. All right. Oh shoot, I got another 1,000. All right, 200. All right, 5. Like that was like the brain power of hardly anything. Where this just takes some time, a little more thought. So either way, it's partial quotients versus long division. I don't care at all which one you guys use. Okay, you guys are smart. You guys can use whichever one you want. But I want you to know that there are other ways to divide, and this is one of them. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this on my YouTube. I'll see you guys later. Bye.